And what problems were you struggling with before eWebinar?
So the problems I was struggling with before eWebinar was we were doing a lot of webinar, a lot of, call it live group video calls, but we didn't really have a system around it. And I would do, say, live customer webinars that were live over Zoom. My support team would do live training calls. We would sometimes do like more top of funnel kind of demand gen webinars. So things that had people who weren't customers or prospects that we would just use as sort of like a content lead magnet. But the real problem that we had was I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of those demand gen webinars. And because of time zones and because, a lot of people asked for the recording anyway, it just never made a lot of sense to invest a lot of time in that. So I had seen other landing pages for webinars that were essentially on demand. So it didn't matter, like whenever I clicked on it, the next one was starting in 10 seconds. I always loved that idea, but I could never find a tool to do it. And we started to use Zoom has a product called Simulive, which basically you take your recordings and you can run it on a schedule. But it sort of like tricks the user into thinking they're attending a live call. And then your team still has to be live to answer questions over chat. So it was a very expensive tool for it didn't really work all that well.